In a few months, this woman will turn 60 years old. Her name is Marilyn Emseih. And the most amazing thing is not the numbers. It's amazing how much her appearance and energy levels are at odds with what most people tend to consider the norm for this age. She has a toned figure, an active lifestyle, high efficiency, and habits that help her stay healthy year after year. At the same time, her story is interesting, not because she has some unique genetics or knows a secret that is inaccessible to others. Conversely. And today we will analyze the principles thanks to which Marilyn Emseih manages to maintain excellent shape, high energy levels, and look much younger than her age. Therefore, watch this video to the end. It will be very interesting and useful. So, let's get started. One of the main principles of Marilyn Emseih is regular workouts at the gym. But it is important to understand one detail. She doesn't train chaotically. She pays attention to every muscle group. And it is here that the great secret of preserving youth is hidden. Many people focus only on cardio. They walk, run, or spin a bike. It's useful. But after 40 years of age, the body begins to lose muscle mass, especially quickly. This process is called sarcopenia. Every year, muscles gradually shrink if they are not used. And along with muscles, strength, metabolic rate, resistance to injury, and even quality of life go away. Muscles are not just a means to build a beautiful figure. This is a real longevity organ. But training is only half the story. Many people know how to burden themselves. A lot fewer people know how to recover. Marilyn pays great attention to quality recovery. And this is one of the most underestimated health factors. When a person trains, they don't get stronger during the training itself. It gets stronger after it, when the body recovers. If recovery is insufficient, the body gradually goes into a state of chronic fatigue. One of the most important recovery tools is sleep. It is at night that hormones involved in tissue renewal are actively produced. It is during sleep that the brain is cleared of metabolic products. It is at night that a huge number of regeneration-related processes take place. Another interesting principle of Marilyn is that she does not compare herself with other people. At first glance, this may seem like an exclusively psychological topic, but in fact, the influence here is much deeper. Constant comparison creates chronic stress. Someone looks better. Someone earns more. Someone is progressing faster in sports. A person begins to live in a constant race mode. The problem is that the body is not very good at distinguishing a psychological threat from a physical one. For him, constant stress remains stress. And prolonged stress is associated with increased cortisol levels, sleep impairment, impaired recovery, increased inflammatory processes, and accelerated aging of the body. Many people try to find the secret of youth in cosmetics, completely ignoring the fact that daily stress is literally reflected on the face. There is a useful rule. Compare yourself only with yesterday's self. Don't ask how much worse or better you are than others. Ask if you have become stronger, healthier, and more active compared to last month. This approach reduces the level of internal pressure and allows you to build stable habits for years to come. The next important element of her lifestyle is a lot of time outdoors. And here again, it's not just about walking for the sake of walking. Modern man spends a significant part of his life indoors. House, car, office, shop. At the same time, the human body has been formed for millions of years in completely different conditions. Fresh air and being outdoors have a complex effect on health. The nervous system is improving. The stress level decreases. People get more natural light. And natural light plays a huge role in regulating the internal biological clock. That's why people who regularly go outside in the morning often sleep better at night and feel more alert during the day. It is a very useful habit to start the day with 10 to 15 minutes outside, not through the window, not on the balcony behind the glass, namely outdoors. This helps the body synchronize circadian rhythms and positively affects energy levels throughout the day. But perhaps the most interesting principle of Marilyn is related to her attitude to age. She accepts herself and her age. In today's world, many perceive aging as an enemy. They live in a constant struggle with every new wrinkle, every number in their passport, and every change in their appearance. But the paradox is that accepting age often helps you look better than endlessly struggling with it. Instead, he directs this energy to things that he can really control: physical activity, nutrition, sleep, mood, relationships with people around him, and the quality of daily life. People who stay young longer than others rarely try to look 20 at 60. They strive to look as good as possible for their age and maintain a high level of vital energy. And it is this approach that proves to be much more effective in the long run. If you look at all the habits of Marilyn Emseih together, it becomes clear that there is no magic here. She trains her whole body regularly. She respects recovery. She doesn't waste her energy comparing herself to other people. She spends a lot of time outdoors. She accepts her age and continues to take care of herself regardless of the number in her passport. The most important thing is that these principles are accessible to almost everyone. They don't need expensive rejuvenation programs. Complex biohacking protocols are not needed. We don't need miracle remedies. You just need to make a daily choice in favor of actions that help the body maintain its capabilities. True youth is not the absence of wrinkles. True youth is the ability to move without restrictions, maintain an interest in life, wake up with energy, feel the strength in your own body, and remain an active person regardless of age. And if you can look and feel so good at almost 60, then age limits us much less than is commonly believed. Perhaps the main secret of youth is not to stop time. It's about giving your body reasons to stay strong, healthy, and alive as long as possible every day. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video that's currently appearing on your screen.